With over 1,181 new construction builders in the Texas area, specifically, we have over 520 builders in the Houston, Texas. It is extremely difficult for you as a new construction buyer to know which builder will actually watch out for you, or which builder should you go with that will be able to satisfy exactly what you're looking for. Hi guys, my name is Wale Lawal. I am a new construction expert here in the Houston, Texas area. I have help over 200 people to move to and around Houston, Texas. So if you're looking to buy a new construction, or you need somebody to actually hold your hand and help you navigate all this process of buying your new home, you have come to the right place. In this video, I'll be walking you through my top 7 new construction builders, and I'm ranking them from the worst to the best, of course. Now, this is my opinion. This is based on my personal experience, based on the experience of the clients I've worked with, either to help them buy the home or help them sell the home due to negative experience that they have encountered by buying from such builder. I'm saving you all the headache of doing the research by yourself, so I'm really summarizing them down to my 7, from the worst to the best. Now, there are a lot of builders, like I said, but these are the ones I've had quite experience with, and I would recommend you take your own research to the next level. But if you want to shorten your learning curve, you might just want to reach out to me and I will be able to take it from there. Now, like I said, there's a lot of misleading information online. There's a lot of conflicting information, and you don't really know which one to trust. Should I go with builder A? Should I go with builder B? Or should I just build my home from scratch? You don't know, and that's why you have come to the right place. I'm a local expert, like I said, and I will be dissecting these builders for you and allow you to make an informed decision after watching this video. Now, you have to understand that there is a 4-level tiers in terms of production builders, or you call it 4 classes of production builder. The number 1 is your entry-level builders. So your entry-level builders will be the likes of Lennar Home, your Anglia Home, your KB Homes, Long Lake. These are considered entry-level because they build properties, they build houses ranging from $200,000 to around $300,000. Now, these builders have their pros and cons, and I will get to that very shortly. Consumers rate Lennar 1 star out of 5 because of the poor customer experience, among other things, why I will also get to them very shortly. The second tier in terms of new construction when it comes to production builder is what we call a move-up builders. These are builders that build homes that maybe that will be your second home, and you can expect to buy this home, between $400,000 to around $600,000. That is the price you can find, and you're gonna have the likes of your Pote home, your Chestnut home, your Adams home, sometimes your Coventry home. These are builders that are building something in the move up. Even your Tri-Point home, they are still considered in this, in this class of builders. They do have quality construction. Also, Biza Home as well is one of them, and they do have quality products. And on this category, Biza Home is actually the worst of the builder. They have earned themselves a 1-star review according to Consumer Affairs review as well. This is based on the experience of the people that have bought, Biza Homes and what they have to say about their experience. The tier number 3, or the third class in terms of new construction, it's what we call a luxury builders. These are your builder like your Coventry Home, your Tri-Point, your Newmark, Partners in Building, among other luxury builders in the Houston area. You can expect to get some of their properties around $600,000, and it can range up to $1.5 million depending on the class of that neighborhood and what amenities they provide. Surprisingly, Perry Home earned a 1-star review according to Consumer Affairs again. Perry Home built quality home, but unfortunately, I don't know what they did wrong, but people seems just they didn't really like their products, and they have earned them a 1-star review among other builders. I must say that Perry Home are very good. The price are always very affordable compared to the rest, but I guess maybe that particular set of people they got what they pay for. Maybe that's why they have to leave them a 1-star review. So these are the tier 3 builders. If you're looking to build, just understand that there is different level of builders, and you need to know your price point. Your price point determine what kind of builder you should be going after. The last set of builder is the custom builders. Custom builders that will help you bring your idea, your whatever you are thinking you want your house to look like. They will pretty much help you realize it. So you typically will buy the land, or some of them can even help you to acquire the land. Now they will bring in architects, they will bring in the designers, and they will give you the ideas of what is possible. You also have opportunity to go to their design studios and pick what you want in your house, how you want your master bedroom to look like, how you want your backyard, how you want your closet, and all those things, your tiles, your kitchen, your toilet, your bathtub. Among everything, you choose all these things, and of course, they will give you the price. If you guys agree on the price, you sign the contract with them, and they start the construction. Now, this can range from $1.2 million to as high as $10 million, depending on how large your budget is. Now, it's really difficult to review this kind of builder because it's custom. It's based on what somebody wants. So what you want might not be what I want. What Mr. John wants might not be what, Sister Sally wants. So it's really difficult to rate these builders, but above all, most of them always rate above 3.5 star review because they always try to work to satisfy the buyer, which is you in this case, because you are the one paying the money. So now that we understand this 4 tier of builders, when it comes to production builders are building in volume. They're building about 200 homes, 300 homes simultaneously. That's what we call production builder. Now that you know that, you need to know what price points you want to buy at and what kind of builder you should be going after. Now in this one, I want to give you my top 7. I will start from the list to which is the worst one to the number 1, which is my favorite builder when it comes to buying in the greater Houston, Texas. So starting from the worst, Lennar hand number 7 on my list. Unfortunately, Lennar has not so good reputation when it comes to customer experience, when it comes to communication with the buyer, when it comes to treating people with a quality customer service. Lennar falls short in this, and again, that's why they earn a 1-star review according to Consumers Affair. Now, Lennar they still build some low-class home in terms of the price, cheaper homes, $220,000 in some part of Houston, but I guess you get what you pay for because these are not going to be the best of the quality homes. Lennar is also they are known for not giving a lot of buyer incentives to the buyer. They are also not realtor friendly, and the biggest one is that any warranty request that you make after you close on Lennar homes, they will typically take about 2 to 3 weeks to resolve those problems. The industry standard is 3 to 5 days to resolve any repair request that you make after you close on your house, right? They give you that 1 year to make any request on anything that's is not working perfectly in your house. Lennar will typically take between 2 to 3 weeks, but 3 to 5 days is very, very typical in the Houston, Texas area. They are also known for having a complex mortgage process. If you are going through their loan officer to get your mortgage, they typically will ask you for several documents that you may not even need, or something you've provided to them before, they will ask you again. So this is what I've seen some of my clients that have bought from Lennar as a challenge that they just don't like, why they making them go through this process. There is also a lot of closing delays from people I've worked with and people I've spoken with. Lennar is known for pushing the closing date, but as soon as they are ready, they want you to close immediately. But if they delay for any reason due to their own faults, you really don't get much other than to wait for them to finish the construction. The biggest challenge buying with Lennar home is the quality of the construction. You see, when you're buying a house, you want to have peace of mind. Now, buying with Lennar, sometimes people will say that things are really breaking on them just 1 week into moving into the house. Now, they know that these are low end, in terms of the price, but at the same time, people still deserve to have things functional in their home, even if they are buying at $200,000 price points. So this is the biggest things why I've seen a lot of buyers complain about buying from Lennar, and if you even read their review online as well, you will see some of this frustration from past buyers that has bought from Lennar Homes. I've sold a couple of Lennar Homes, and I've helped people to also get out of their current Lennar home by helping them to sell it. But I can tell you that even trying to sell it at the resale price or at the resale level, it's also very difficult, because the buyer that are coming to buy the property as well, maybe the person has lived there for 2 years, 3 years, now they want to sell it. The buyers are also doing their due diligence to know that this is a Lennar home, and they know that they're going to face some substandard quality in terms of the construction. Now, moving on to my number 6 on my list is Century Complete and Century Community. Century Complete and Century Community are owned by the same company. They have sold a couple of their homes as well, and the complaint I've heard from people I've helped, it's really not something I like. As a matter of fact, I have 2 family right now that really calling me, hey Wale, how can we even just sell this home and just get out of this kind of house and go buy something better with a better builder? So now the Century Community and Century Complete have a very not so good reputation in terms of fixing problem. They also will limit you in terms of the landscape. Sometimes they don't put landscaping at the back of the house, and also their design are very, very similar. Of course, I know they are production builder, but you can pretty much see a lot of copy and paste in many houses around you, because they are production builder and they are building volume of houses simultaneously. Now, walking through with Century Community or Century Complete mortgage process can be very, very difficult. I've worked with 3 people that use their loan product, and at the end of the day, they are still not the best. As a matter of fact, we had to switch a lender in between a transaction of the last client I worked with that bought with Century Community. So overall, people see that even though they are giving you incentive of $10,000, they are also taking it back on the other hand. So eventually, people always shop around to go with the best mortgage for them. I've also experienced a couple of closing delays when it comes to buying with Century Complete. Imagine you're moving from New Jersey and you've planned your move that we're going to be closing on our new home on the 15th of this month, just for you to receive a phone call from your realtor, unfortunately, that, hey, we're not going to close on the 15th again. Now it's been pushed to 25, and all your moving plan has to now be, redone. That can cause some inconvenience for a lot of people moving out of state. Now, people have also complained about the customer service working with Century Community and Century Complete, because I don't know why, but some of these sales reps just don't answer their call. Even when you call them, they don't call you back. They don't reply you to your email, sometimes 24 hours before you get a response back. So these are all the frustrations that both the realtors and the consumers have seen when it comes to working with Century Community and Century Complete. Number 5 on my list is Polte Home. Actually, I have a lot of tie here. Polte Home, MI Home, Long Lake, and Chestnut Home make it to my number 5. So these 4 builders, I put them as one because they have very similar products, similar price point, and similar amenities and similar consumer experience when you work with them. Now, these are considered your move up builder because you're moving from that your 200 to 300 or 350 now to around 400 to 600 is where you can find most of these builders. They do offer decent customer experience, but they have limited customization because they are not a custom builders. They also try to close on time, and if they run into any challenges, they are very good at communicating those challenges, those delays to you, the buyer, and your realtor if you're working with a realtor. I do recommend you always work with a realtor anyway, because there's a lot of things when you're buying a house that you don't know, even when buying a new construction. Number 4 on my list is Highland Homes. Highland Homes is known for quality. They are known for building modern homes. Homes. They are known for allowing the buyers to customize up to certain extent what the buyer wants. Of course, any customization will be considered an upgrade, and you, the buyer, you are paying for that upgrade. But even though you are paying for the upgrade, Highland Homes have a way of giving you some money towards your upgrade to help you offset some of those high costs. They pay your closing costs, they give you buyer incentives, and they're also very realtor friendly. So most realtors like to work with Highland Homes because they know that their clients will be getting the best deal, and they'll also be treated correctly as a true professional that we have. Now, when you buy Highland Homes, you have a warranty protection. Typically, they will give you your 1 year, 2 year, and 10 years for your structural, 1 year, for your cosmetics, and 2 years for your appliances, and 10 years for anything foundation, structural, roof, siding, and all those things. So this is why people prefer Highland Homes. Also, Highland Home is reasonably priced in terms of what you get for the value of the home. They are super competitive to other builders in terms of their construction. Now, they are known for quality. Like I said, they are known for going above and beyond to help the home buyers to make sure they leave them with a positive experience. Their home are built to 2024 construction standard, energy efficient. They also make sure they put all the cool features that you would like to have in a house. Highland Homes always make sure they have them as well. Yeah, this is the biggest one. The resale value when you are selling your home. Let's say you bought a Highland Home and 3-4 years down the road you want to sell it. They always sell, very well because people love Highland Homes because they know that these are quality homes. Number 3 on my list is Coventry Home. Coventry Home made it to my number 3 because they are family oriented and easy sales process. Their sales rep are always willing to work with you, the buyer. They want to help you. They are also flexible with their negotiation. They are not those kind of builder that will tell you take it or you leave it. They are open to working with you. They are willing to also allow you to customize some things that you want in your home at the early stage of the construction. Of course, customization becomes impossible or extremely expensive when you've passed those stage of construction. So that's why people love Coventry Home. Their homes are also very quality homes. They build in a family-oriented community with a lot of amenities. They are always built to the current year construction standard. This is 2024. They always make sure they are home at 2024 standard. There's a lot of energy efficiency. There's a lot of, ways that they make sure that the buyer are getting the best deal possible without ripping you off. They also always give a lot of incentive to the buyer. When you're buying a house, it's very common for you to receive around $20,000, $25,000 in builder incentive from Coventry Homes. All right, number 2 on my list is Perry Home. Perry Home is known for allowing you to customize your home at the beginning of the construction. They are known for building in a very nice community where the value tends to go up over time. They are also known for their after sales quality warranty. That is, when you reach out to them on anything that you don't like about the house, maybe something is wrong, they are always known for working with you. Also, their customer service has been rated decent over the years, even though some people have a mixed opinion about Perry Home, but Perry Home still stand at my number 2 when it comes to buying a house in the Houston, Texas area. Now, they do give a lot of builders incentives. If you want to save money and you are looking for the best value for your home, I would definitely say consider going with Perry Home. Of course, you should do your own due diligence. Go and talk to the salespeople, tour different community of Perry Homes, tour different homes built by Perry Home, and eventually be able to make a decision on, do I really want to go with Perry Homes or I would just go with a different builder. Now, they do build energy efficient home, like I said, and also when you're selling the property after a few years, their resale value always hold, because people also understand that that house was built by Perry Home and they would love to have Perry Home all day long. Perry Home is also known for using advanced technology when it comes to building their home. Their sales process are very easy. They don't stress you as a buyer. They always listen to you and always look for ways to have a win-win transaction. Now, that takes me to my number one on my list. You made it. Congratulations. Number one on my list is Newmark Home. Newmark Home build a lot of luxury homes in the Houston, Texas area. Now, the sweet spot I've seen so far by working with clients is to buy between $500,000 to around $800,000. That is where I've seen a lot of value for the money. Now, they are known for using high-end finishes. They are known for building quality homes. They are known for energy efficient, and they are known for using advanced material in their construction process. Their sales process is very easy. I've sold a couple of their homes. Their sales rep are very responsive. They will call you back, they will text you back, they will email you, and above all, you will just be very happy going through the house buying process through Newmark Home. Now, they do give a lot of buyer incentives as well. I've seen people getting up to $40,000 in builders incentives, which they typically will use to buy down their interest rate or use those $40,000 towards your upgrade that you want in the house. Now, like I said, they do have a peaceful sales process. They don't stress you at all. And when you are selling back the house, just like Perry Home, their resale value always hold up because people want to own a Newmark Home. They know them for quality, they know them for luxury, they know them for not cutting corners. Now, this is the biggest one. After you close on your house, Newmark Home is known for following up with you to make sure all is going well, and should you make any repair requests, they typically will fix those problems within 3 to 5 days, which is very standard for most builders in the Houston, Texas area. All right, there you have it. That's my top 7 builders in the Houston area. Of course, number 7, number 6, number 5, those are least favorite, but from my number 4 to number 1, you can definitely consider working with them. These are my opinion. These are my personal experience and experience of the people I've worked with. It does not mean that you cannot find, good from the bad one or bad from the good one. It all boils down to you going with what you think is best for you. Above all, narrow down your price point so you're not even wasting your time on builders that don't offer houses within your price range. Once you narrow down your price, you know where you want to buy, then you can go after those builders that offer products in your price range, and you can take your research from there. Now, it's always advisable to work with a real estate agent like myself that know what they're doing to make your new construction buying experience a breeze. You do not pay your agent when you're buying a house. The sellers or the builder typically will pay your agent, so this is not something to worry about. It's a free service to you, so why would you not want to take advantage of that? If you want to take advantage of that, you want to see what I can do for you as a buyer of a new construction, or even you want to sell your house, or you want to get an opinion of something you have going on, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm always accessible. My phone number, my email address is always in the contact information below, so make sure to click on the link, see my contact info, call me, text me, email me. I'm super responsive and I cannot wait to talk to you. If you are somebody that has gone through a home buying process, specifically a new construction, either was us last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, or you are going through one right now, or you will be buying one, please drop your comment below, share your experience, share your journey, and I'll be in the comment section replying to your comment. Above all, feel free to like this video, comment on this video, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with anybody you think will benefit from this information, because unfortunately people think all builders are the same. As you can clearly see from this video that they are not all the same. They have their pros, they have their cons. There is a reason why people go for the best, so you want to make sure you are working with the best builder when it comes to you buying your new home in the Houston, Texas area. Again, I will drop the link to download the breakdown of all these builders for you in the description below. Make sure you grab one. It's free. I'm not charging you for it, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Bye bye.